Alright everybody, I got a Poulan PL3314 chainsaw. Um, the little fuel hose from the button, the primer bulb to the tank broke. It's all dry rotted and stuff. So I didn't see much online about replacing it, and so I got a little kit from Amazon for like 20 bucks or whatever. Comes with a new filter, comes with a new bulb, a spark plug, fuel line, air filter, like a little maintenance kit or whatever. So I was going to show you guys how to get it. I already took it apart because I had to take it apart to see what was wrong with it, and basically push the bulb and it just squirts gas because that hose back into the tank dry rotted or broke off. So other than that, it ran fine. And also I bent the blade pretty bad last time I used it, so I got a new blade and chain for it as well. So or sorry, not blade, bar. I got a new bar and chain for it because I bent the piss out of it with the big old pine tree a couple weeks ago. So I just want to show how to go about replacing those parts and putting it back together. And yeah, this is a Home Depot cheapo special one. So it's that's the old Home Depot special chainsaw. So not too bad, but since I got a new one, might as well replace it. Snug it up. So remember on these, it's you push the bulb and it pushes fuel into this tank, which pushes it up through this side into the carburetor and back through. So basically you push the bulb and it doesn't push fuel into the carburetor, pushes it into the tank, and the tank circulates. It's because it's a closed loop system, so it cycles it that way, so that way there's no air. So make sure you, when you pop the bulb off, the long piece goes into the tank, the short piece goes into the carburetor. So just remember because you'll have the bulb, you'll have a long end and a short end. The short end goes to the carburetor and the long one goes into the tank. See if I can get squirt some. I don't know if you can see that, but it's basically getting the gas. It's squirting the gas out the long one, but so that's supposed to go into the tank though. So pop this off. Might as well change that. I'll keep that though. That's a good piece. Remember, short one into the tank, or short one into the carburetor, long one into the tank. So the little kit comes with two different hose sizes here. You'll see like the bigger one and the smaller one. So that's clearly the bigger one that used. So I'll use this one to measure. A little bit long. Too much, not enough. So remember, long one into the tank, short one into the carburetor. So I'm going to stick that. So got my short one into the carburetor. Like so. And then I got my broken one here. I'm not going to cut that one yet. I'm just kind of pushing it up on there like so until it's all the way on there. And then install it. And I want this one to go down into the tank. It doesn't have to go like sit on the bottom or anything like that. It just has to get down into there. So I'm going to leave it right about there, which is considerably longer than it was, but it also did break off, so I can always trim it. So then you're going to see the little hole. I don't know if you can see that. You're going to see that little hole right there. That's where it has to go down into. That little hole right there. And then this one goes up to this side of the carb. This one has the fuel filter on it, but I'll show that here in a minute. So remember, it's a closed loop system, so everything's got to be kind of airtight. Oh yeah, if you cut it at kind of an angle, it'll help feed it in there a little bit better. You kind of cut it to a point, and it'll help. gas cap off. Here's that broken piece of hose that was connected to this one that was inside of here. And then here's the one filter, which was broken anyways. So I'm glad I I'm replacing it anyways. So I'm going to take it off this end, like so. I'm going to pull it out, like so. Pop off the old one. Probably shouldn't do it that last. So once again, I'm gonna cut at an angle, like a point. Slide it down in there. Then I'm going to reconnect the other end of it to the back of the carb. Alright, so that's all in there. Probably would have. Alright, so that's in there, that's in there. So I'm going to cut that yay bit off, take the new filter, because you want it to lay on the bottom of the tank, because that's obviously